Hello, my name is Jim Mullany from Sitek Process Solutions. Today is Friday, March 31st, 2023. Hope everyone is getting ready for a nice spring and hopefully a nice summer. Today I'm doing a video source inspection on a Sitek 870S spin rinse dryer. This video will be uploaded to our YouTube channel, so I do not give our customer's name out. However, it is PO number 703836. This system is going to be shipped internationally. So what I'll do is go over the configuration of the order. It has our state-of-the-art Sitek SlickDevice control systems. These are the most advanced control system you can have on a spin rinse dryer, we believe, in the world. It has data logging, it has maintenance modes, it has built-in N2 saver options. It's got a whole list of maintenance features. It has multiple recipe processing, etc. We have an alarm screen. We have tool down, tool up screen notifications if necessary. So these are the state of the art. We have our light indicators, which you'll see during the process. The amber or yellow means we're at idle state. It'll change colors when we process. We have new A182 60 MB rotors. These are balanced 0 to 25 wafers for the customer. They have included 3 major options that a lot of people buy, or actually 4 now. One is the DI resistivity. So let me look back here. I see the DI resistivity probes. Also, the DI resistivity probes, the traditional Foxburg probes were discontinued. Sitek has done complete reverse engineering over about 2 years ago, and we offer exact replacement probes to replace the Foxburg probe. It also has the DI recirculation. I can see that on here. On our DI recirculation, it comes out and it feeds back into the drain box. If the customer has a full flow DI recirculation loop, they can just take off our valve and then tee it right into their, or put it directly into their DI recirculation loop. It should have the anti-static modules, and I can see those. Those are back there. The system also has what you can't see, or I can't see now because it's closed. We also have our N2 purge saver valves. Our state-of-the-art SlickDevice controller can turn off your LPP by programming it at the end of the process and when the tool is not being ran. It'll automatically turn on when you want to run the tool again. If you add our N2 purge saver valves, it actually turns off the purge. So now, when this unit is not being run, you can leave everything powered on just like this, fully facilitized, and it turns off all N2. Each controller can save thousands of dollars per year on nitrogen savings. Imagine if this system is in a facility for 10 or 15 years. We're talking you might save the cost of the whole system just with our controllers. Let me give you some information on the back here. It is Sitek model 870S. This is SRD number 01531. Manufacturing date is 3/2023, which is March. It's 220 power. We do have our CE marking on the back of the tool, and we will send in the CE certification with the tool in the crate and with the manual. Okay, so what I'll do is, it's kind of boring watching the rinse and dryer run, so I'll go ahead and just review a quick process we have and then start the tools, and I can then talk about more of the support that Sitek offers on this product line. So we have a traditional 60-second rinse. We have a purge, which blows the water out of the line so it doesn't drip back during the dry cycle. We have our high RPM dry 1 for 90 seconds, and we have a low RPM dry 2 at 300 seconds, back down to 500 RPM. That's one of those are the standard processes that we use at Sitek, and a lot of customers still use. So here we go. Let's imagine I load the cassette and hit start. Let me load the cassette and hit start. All righty. For reference, when the process is running in the rinse cycle, green means good. So right now it has the rinse valve open and the LPP, which is low pressure purge valve, open. You can see the valving, they turn green during the process. And as it steps through different processes, the screen will dictate where we're at and what valves are open or not open. So while we're running this, I'll go ahead and talk about our support. On this system right here, an 870S, we have 100% spare part support. Every single part of the spin rinse dryer we can offer new. The controllers, the servo amps, we've designed our own servo amps, the heater blankets, the door seals, the door windows, the ACR valves, all the sensors, the motors, the brushless motors, As we spoke about, the resistivity probes, we offer brand new probes. So anything and everything on this system can be bought brand new. We feel we are probably now the largest non-OEM supplier of spare parts for the semi-tilt S model spinner and dryer. So we are very proud of our worldwide sales, and we sell hundreds of thousands of dollars of parts monthly. It's very good. So that's on the S model. We also, on the F model, is in Frank. It looks like an S model, but it uses a brush motor. We offer 100% spare parts in that system also. We do also support, because it's the start of our company, the traditional ST models, which are the older systems. We do quite a lot of customer refurbishments of those right now on a regular basis. What we also offer, and we do a lot of business in, is customers send us their system to refurb. They'll send us a single head, a double stack, a system on a roll-around cabinet, etc. We do it all. When we do a customer's refurbishment, it's like we're doing a Sitek system. We go through the same breakdown of the system, the same rebuild, the same quality control of repairing parts or replacing parts. It goes through the complete DI testing in our site. So we have a complete remanufacturing capability for customers, which we call under our refurbishment program. We also offer pretty much anything and everything as repairs. You need your servo amp repaired, we can do it. Your brushless motor repair, your traditional semi-tool controllers, the 101 or the 102, the older 328s, we do those. The SlickDevice, obviously, we can do our own. We can do ACR valve rebuilds. So if you have defective parts on your spinners dryers, you can actually send us those defective parts, and we can get you a quote ahead of time, and we can repair them and or use them as a core trade-in if you want to buy a brand new part. That is what we're doing now. I just heard it slow down. Now we're probably in dry 2. Yes, dry 2 is the elongated process. The traditional SRD process is a rinse and purge. And dry 1 is high RPM. It's meant to sling the DI water off of everything the best it can. And you have a hot end 2, and you have heater blankets processing. Then what you do is you go into the lower RPM dry 2, which your anti-static module is working, your heater blankets are working, your hot end 2 is working, and you have centrifugal force. There's been lots of studies done that running the SRDs at lower RPM will give you your best particle counts. So now we have about 250 seconds or so, 255 of time left. On the SRD product line, we also, on our website, if you go to sitekprocess.com, on the left-hand side, the first 3 buttons you'll see are for our spinner rinse dryers. The next 3 are our spare parts, S, and F. The next button down is for our spare parts support on the semi-tilt SST and SAT systems. We actually recently sold one of our large SST systems, and we're going to start the remanufacturing process on that in about a week. That's the very large semi-tilt that uses IPA and solvents to do footers or stripping. The next button below that is Vertec. We are the OEM for Vertec. Approximately 3 years ago, we purchased the Vertec product line. We have all the drawings, all the spare parts, all of the software, all the IP rights. We have everything. So we are a company that you can come if you have Vertex and spinner dryers, or a one-stop shop for all of your parts or service on those. And we also do Vertec motor repairs. We do Vertec controller repairs, etc., and all the spare parts. So that kind of rounds out our spinner rinse dryer processing. And 2 other product lines we do that fall under wet processing, which we kind of group them together, is our Integris HTC box and cassette cleaners. That would be the 4000, 8000, 8010, 8020, 8030. All of those, we have a ton of spare parts support. You go to our website, there's probably 70 or 80 parts, replacement parts. You can have new heaters, you can have new spindles, you can have new hubs, new Teflon bearings, new spray arms, new replacement controllers. So we have a ton. We also offer free inspection and review of your system in-house. If you have an HTC system that is having problems, our sales team is trained that they can come in there, do an evaluation of it, and we can do a complete remanufacture. We can send us your tool, or we can have our field service team go out there and to your site and do not a refurbishment, but let's say, repair upgrade process on that system. The last thing we do for wet processing would be our traditional mask and wafer scrubbers. That would be the Ultra Tech, Ultra T, K and S type single wafer and single mask scrubbers. We always have 2 or 3 of those in our manufacturing process, and always have 2 or 3 in stock. Some have high pressure. High pressure is the standard. We also offer a system with scrub too. That'd be the scrubbing of the substrate. So that winds up on our wet processing. I'll talk about our photolithography and our film measurement in a second. Let's look. 95 seconds, a minute and a half. So for photolithography, we have YES ovens. We have some SVG tracks. We do quite a lot of photoresist pump repairs. I think this week we shipped out probably 5 or 6 pumps out of our stock that we sold. We do Cyborg, IDI, and Millipore. We have a lot of customers that send us their pumps in for repair, so our repair services. And then we also have usually, which I know we do now, 2 or 3 of the YES vapor prime ovens in stock. The YES 3, the YES 5, and so forth. So that kind of runs out. And then for metrology, we have lipsometry equipment, Rudolph, Gertner. We have the KLA 10-core particle counters. A couple months ago, we sold a 6420. We sold the old 4500s, the 5500s. We have those. We do Prometric systems. We have nanometric systems, 210s, 4000s, etc. So if you go to our website, and there's a search box on the top left. You can put in a company name or a phrase or a part number if you know that, and you can search our website and bring up a subsort of what parts we have we can support you on. So let's go ready here. We're down to 24 seconds and 30. At the end of the process, it's called the rotor stop positioner, or RSP. The piston will fire out. It'll make contact with the cam assembly. It'll turn the rotor up to what we call home position, which is 12 o'clock. And then once that happens, the RPM will go to 0, and I'll hear the door release. You probably can't hear it, so the door's locked right now. But when I release, I can open it. Okay, here we go. Just up right into home position. That's the bottom one, and it's slowing down. I just heard the door release. And this one's almost ready. There we go. There's the door release on that one. So at the end of the process with our controller, there's 3 ways to acknowledge it. And you don't really have to acknowledge it if you don't want to, because it'll be done by default. You can hit OK, you can hit clear, or you can open the door. So for the bottom one, I'll just show you. OK. Whoops. There we go. So that cleared it. Now we're back. Notice how blue means unload me, amber means we're ready. On the top one, I'll just simply open the door. There you go. It cleared it. Let's feel nice and warm. Yep. OK. There we go. Feels nice and warm. Looks good. Nice and dry. Let me get the bottom one. Yep, feels good. And looks good. Again, these rotors were built brand new, and you can run anywhere from 0 to 25 substrates with no issue with the balancing. Actually, and if the timing works out, which I expect it to, this system will be created in the next this video will probably be uploaded, if not today, Monday, to our YouTube channel, so our customer can see it. We'll start the creating process Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday. We'll notify the customer in a couple days so they can coordinate the pickup. And myself and maybe another person from Sitek, we'll be going over to Europe to do the install of this, while we have a lot of other customer visits to do at the same time. We have a very large installed customer base throughout Europe, and we sell, this month we're shipping systems. Well, I don't want to tell you all the countries because our competitors will probably watch our videos, but to multiple countries in Europe, we're shipping rinse and dryers over the next 6 weeks. So that will conclude the video pre-shipment inspection of a Sitek 870S spin rinse dryer upgraded with the Sitek SlickDevice controllers. Again, my name is Jim Mullany. Today is March 31st, 2023. If you have any questions, feel free to call us at 916-797-9000. And at any product page on our website, you can click on Contact Sales, put in a couple simple information, and our sales department can get back to you on any spare parts. So I hope everyone has, again, a nice spring and a very nice summer. Thank you.